Alright, I have found the time and energy to continue the storyline. Energy is a weird term to use here. Just desire, really. Yeah. I don't know. I've spent like the last 3.5 hours. I watched the Amazon movie biography called Val, the one that's about Val Kilmer, who I have enjoyed as an actor since I was young. Um, I think he was actually really my first Batman. So like, and then obviously Top Gun, The Saint, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang later on, and yeah, learned a lot about him. Very tragic cancer story, and but you know, love the guy. But anyway, that took up a good portion of my time this afternoon. And now we are doing the story quest, a Harey situation, Harey, because hare/rabbit, Hare. I believe that's why at least. Given to us by Thancred, we are in Mare Lamentorum, the Bestways Burrow. Let's go. They must be the Loporrits mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did bid us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, though we might have to ask about in order to track them down. Come on then, let us be about it. The nonchalant yet leadership sounding voice of Thancred, which I am fairly certain I don't do credit in comparison to the various voice actors that have done him. We have Chipper Loporrit, 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 Loporrit. Oh. The leader of the crew? Not me, I'm afraid. Singing Way's the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Etheris, and that's a promise. Cool. Do a good job. You got my vote for doing you and it and doing, yeah, hit you thing, yep. Yep. I am done talking for a second. How best to describe this room? Let's see, that would be one with the blue crystal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So octagonal. I believe this is an octagonal room, an octagon. I would say that it is 40 to 50 stories tall. In the middle, we have an aetherite. Actually, I should grab that, shouldn't I? In the middle, we have an aetherite. Maybe it's septagonal. There might only be 7 walls. You don't hear the term septagon very often, but and this is Decepticon. No, Deceptatron. Hold on. Autobots and Decepticons. There we go. It's like, what's that word? Stupid. Alright, so we got the aetherite. There's a repair. There was a gem trader we just passed by. Gemstone trader. Anyway. We have a dozing Loporrit. However you want to pronounce it. Leader? No. Sleeping Way? My job is... Perhaps I'd better ask. What my job is. Yes, dude. That's cute. Yeah, you probably should. Can I just run these? Oh, I can. Okay. There were stairs that I didn't know if I could run, but you can just run on it. You have to jump. You don't gotta jump, yo. Don't gotta jump. Don't gotta jump. And we make it to the west side of it is a septagon. No, it's an octagon. 1, 2. Yeah, I think it's an octagon. Maybe just the inner thing around the Aetheryte is a Septagon. I don't know. Recording way. Snappy Loporrit. Nah, I mean, not gonna be fun to talk to. Cutscene. Oops, shit, hold on. I was working some controls. What? How in the... When did you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Take me to your leader is one option. Were you the one giving orders earlier is another. Or, Were you the one giving orders earlier? I'm in my paladin gear, you can't see my face. Gosh dang it. Me? Oh, yes, of course. As the only one around here capable of doing anything properly, it falls to me to take charge of the others. Olean J. Thancred and Y'shtola come up. Well, looks like you beat us here. Sorry. Your friends, I take it? Is this all of them? No. I nod, though. But that's not true. A group comprised entirely of children? What must their parents be thinking? This isn't a nursery, after all, though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter, you needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing about gawping. I must take you to meet the others. They turn to face the Aetheryte. If you could run along back toward the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's a large glowing ball at the center, if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Well then, back to the upper floor it is. I'm gonna pop out of Paladin to see my facial expressions. And I'm pretty sure Red Mage is the one that needs, yeah, the experience points most, so. Okay, I gotta go up via these ramps. No problem. There's a junk monger, and the mender is the repair bunny we saw earlier. Repair bunny. Hello. I'm a bunny. Hello. Meep meep. I don't know why I said meep meep. That's not a bunny thing. What's wrong with me? So many things. Alright, we have made it to the top. Wait. To the next job, quickly now. We're certainly on the move now. But wait for me, I beg you. Just some NPCs I don't know if you probably can't interact with them. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Someone in my free company is saying mushroom? There's a mushroom island animal? I don't know what that's in reference to be entirely honest, so. Snappy Loporrit is next to Mapping Way. Yeah, Mapping Way. And Y'shtola, Thancred, and Olean J are all here as well. Let's proceed. I had a feeling there'd be a cutscene. We see a close-up of the blue swirling orb with the spirally things around it.
Right, of course. Introductions are in order. Ahem.
Ahem. Do I want this? Okay, I'm gonna take this as a screenshot, just for the possibility that it's what I use. We'll see. A badger, 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 badger. We'll see. Okay, continuing.
My name is Livingway, and we are the Loporrits, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Etheris to a brave new world. More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw. Livingway's the name. map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Aetherius, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration. Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents sent you little ones on ahead while they began the necessary preparations. Still not following? No? Very well, I shall elaborate further. Here, we have Aetherius, your home, and the moon, where we are now.
Aetherius is our Earth. Okay. I'm okay with that. That's fine. So there's a hologram showing Aetherius, and it is also showing the orbit of the moon around Aetherius. There's another orbit-looking thing, but I don't see anything in the orbit, so maybe that's going to be explained in a
Without
second.
Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade.
Okay.
A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Aetherius, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
That reminds me of the glib tone often taken in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy book, and also the movie where, in the beginning, the universe was created. This made a lot, I'm going to paraphrase, this made a lot of people very angry and was overall thought to be a bad move. Something like that. I did not do it credit, but it was brought up recently, like within this last week on Twitter, and I made sure to comment. It's one of my favorite quotes in any book or movie ever.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will, that Aetherius is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun.
That's not a good
The
image.
most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core.
Yeah.
So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Aetherius, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
Oh, okay. Cool. Not cool, but okay. What are we... Okay.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold. And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star.
We see the moon's orbit changing from just circular to... At some point, I would assume they're adding a propulsion away from, like, so perpendicular to Aetherius, which is not just straight away shooting the moon entirely away. It's just increasing the orbit, probably more and more over time. Yeah, definitely more and more over time until it escapes Aetherius' gravity, and yeah.
Easier said than done,
We'll see.
admittedly. For one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim.
Yeah.
Which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Heidelin. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings.
Heidelin, did I know this before? Heidelin used to be Venat? Venat? V as in Victor, E, Nancy, A, Tom. Venat. Venat?
And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers.
Okay.
We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation.
Mappingway has a bit of a lisp that I'm not sure if I want to attempt to recreate if I'm at some point in time supposed to voice him, but we'll see.
Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement.
We'll see if I even remember that he has a bit of a lisp, if I'm asked to.
No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Help? From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges? Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
We speak with the Loporrits, I think? Loporrits. And get to know them and their mission. Let's just leave it at that for now. We'll see.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon?
I explain something.
Heidelin herself led you here.
There you go.
You don't say! Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Oh, in comparison to the tall robed. I think that's the comparison they're making. Maybe?
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller.
Yeah.
In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher?
Yeah. No one is, really. She whips out a book.
Confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
It is cute. The writers did good here. So, like, miniaturization when we're talking to bunny people.
That tome in thy possession.
Urlian J is very happy to see this book.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Aetheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed.
Have we, as a people in this entire game, ever called it Aetheris?
The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages.
Oof. It's not a small book. Like, I would venture 100 to 150 pages?
I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it?
It is actually about... It's so 100 to 150 pages, but they are pages sized to a small bunny person. Like, they're not the size of bunnies. They are like Lalafell size, but this book is also Lalafell size, so maybe more like the equivalent of 75-ish pages. We all nod. There's some shaking. Wait, okay, there's not shaking, just she's running around in ovals around the map maker guy.
Building Way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy.
She touched a control panel, I guess, that brought up a hologram screen to talk to somebody else.
Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Run. That was
Perhaps
me.
you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
I don't know if you could tell that was me because my voice acting skills are so good that professional, basically, you know. Just gonna brush my shoulder off.
Yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
A Harey situation is now complete. Let's see if there's any extra. You always gotta make sure. So this video is now finished. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Soon, actually.